What's going on, y'all? Steph. I'm back with another video. Go check out the movie Good Fortune, man. A lot of people are missing out the concept of life, man. And it's a really good movie. It was funny, but also, too, it had some gems in there what people are really not understanding. A lot of people do get it, but a lot of people just don't understand, bro. There's more to life than, thinking having a lot of money is going to get you right. Which it does, right? We all want to make good money. We all want to be doing great. But a lot of people, man, are just really forgetting, right? So in that movie, right? The dude, just like, a lot of people today, struggling to get by to pay rent because they keep going up. A lot of people out here living in their cars or living with roommates and can't go on dates, cannot invest money into themselves, can't spend the money to enjoy life, and they just frustrated, right? But a lot of people out here are losing hope as well. And honestly, too, people are forgetting that, with all this financial struggle causes, taking your life away. But the movie showed, man, it's just not giving up. The movie showed having patience. The movie showed that, you can get out of the situation that you're in by showing appreciation in life. And a lot of people just don't understand that stuff. They don't understand, appreciating what you do have, because there are people out there who are doing worse than you, but just don't understand it because they think, oh, if I have a lot of money, it's going to make my life better. I'm going to say this, right? We all want to make some good money and do well for ourselves financially, but it doesn't bring happiness to everything. And I really want to put this out there, because this is not like one of those female nature videos, but when the dude had money and there was a girl he did like, the girl really didn't like him when he had money. She really liked him when he was himself. And then when he got all that money, she really just wasn't into that dude. And this is the thing what I want to tell guys, and this is the God honest truth. Women don't love men with money. They love to use that man with money. So you guys got to stop thinking, oh, I got to have a handsome face and have a woman, she'll like me. No, you get used by those type of women. Those are not the women that you want. That's what I want to throw out there, right? Because you see a lot of these women, they get them dudes, and all they are is just, they just using that man for child support payments. And that's not what you want, right? Anyway, so that's just a little sidebar, but what people got to understand is, yeah, you going through rough times and stuff like that, but you going to get out of it, just keeping your faith, being honest with yourself, doing the right thing, working hard. You're going to get out of that situation, right? Not taking your life away, not doing people dirty, like Seth Rogen's character, right? He was grimy for firing that nice guy assistant because he told the dude, go to this fancy restaurant, use his card, but he fired him. See, you don't treat people like that. You don't fire them because of little stuff like that. But what I tell people all the time, anyway, you don't destroy people like that. You just do. I'll be right back. All right, man. Sorry it took forever. I got caught up and was busy and stuff, but I really want to put this video out there, man. And it's about good fortune. And I want people to really understand, man, because, you know, even though there's a lot going on, what that movie displayed was, you know, not giving up, right? Yeah, somebody's doing better than you. Yeah, somebody may have more money than you and stuff like that, but you can get it too, right? And you guys got to realize, man, you alive for a reason. And that's like the problem with a lot of folks out here. You know, people who just be wanting stuff or wanting the riches and not understanding, like, you may get certain things with that money, but you're not going to be really fulfilled and happy with it. And also, too, is just appreciating everything. Because there's a lot of people out here who are getting money, but they're not appreciating, you know, what they have. And then you hurt people, just like Seth Rogen's character. You hurting people, you sabotaging them, and not really appreciating the little things, man. And you know, that's all that movie was really displaying, man. And hopefully a lot of people will understand and get it. But, you know, a lot of people won't. A lot of people not going to, man, is because we live in a world that sabotaging and doing wrong towards others is the wave, and it's really not the wave. It's really not the wave. And then one day when it happens to you, then you'll understand. But, you know, I want people to really sit back and learn from these movies, man. Well, learn from that movie, Good Fortune, bro, because it was a lot of gems in there. You know, it's a lot of gems. A lot of good gems in that movie, man. And y'all better chill out. And one thing too that was really funny about that movie with the texting and driving, because there's a lot of people out here who really text and drive. See, like, I'm a law enforcer, especially too in this in this rich neighborhood. You know, these people out here, they be driving with Porsches, but got their hand in their phone. And then once you crash that Porsche, that's it for you. And, you know, if you crash like a piece of art, like a Porsche, Maserati, Bentleys, that's what I see out here, right? G-Wagons, even the BMW X7s, those are really nice cars. Like X6s are really nice. I recommend people drive one of those or even get one. BMW X6, X5 and X6, those are really fun cars. They cost a lot of money, all because you're not really paying attention, man. And, you know, put the phones down, man. Really take a look at life and see how grateful you are, man. Really just take a real good look how life is, man. And sometimes I do that. That's why I cut my phone off. You know, I upload my content. If I don't, on all my platforms, and I don't need it anymore, I cut the phone off. Because I see, man, like, how beautiful things are. But a lot of people just don't understand that. And, you know, they just don't understand, man. You know, life has a lot to offer. Even though it's hard out here. Don't get me wrong, man. This thing is really bothering me. Even though it's really hard out here, but life is really beautiful, man. You know, you really enjoy this good food. You enjoy the beach. You really put the work in, man. You're going to reap the benefits of it. And I definitely know I'm going to. End of this year, even next year. I know I'm going to have my fun. Like, I'm having a great time, but next year I'm going to have a lot of fun. I already know it. And I'm really just enjoying it all, man. That's why I love making these videos, man. That's why I love making my gaming content. It's beautiful. It's amazing out here. And I want people to do the same thing, man. You ain't got to be rich to do all that. But if you do, think about your situations, man. So, that's all I wanted to say. Everybody go check out the movie Good Fortune. Really understand it from a red pill perspective, or I'll say it like that. Really understand it and really take a good look at your life and say, you know what? I'm not really doing that bad. All right. I'm out, man.